Jiminy Willikers. I had to say that, sorry.
What is it about the Suzuki Jimny that has everybody buzzing?
Look at the car objectively, and apart from its ladder frame chassis and go anywhere capability, well, it's a flawed machine.
It has a poor 3-star safety rating. There's precious little room for mountain bikes, camping gear, or even other passengers. And the engine? Well, it's best described as a gutless anachronism.
However, take the Jimny for what it is, a nostalgic toy that encourages adventure, and it starts to make a lot more sense.
And it looks undeniably cool. Equal parts retro and rugged, the new Jimny is like a micro version of the Teutonic Mercedes G-Wagon. The cubist aesthetic, boxy proportions and simple circular headlights are an up yours to modern day curves and dramatic design flourishes. It not only pays homage to the past 3 generations of Jimny, it does it in a way that'll turn heads for the right reasons.
Check out the interior too. I really like the grab handle here for the passenger. You've got these rubber mats, easy to clean. I love the square set instrument dials. It's a nice little retro touch.
Rear seat room is actually not bad, even for taller passengers, but there's virtually no boot space unless you fold down the rear seats. The new Jimny gets a lot more standard features than before. We're talking a new 7-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a reversing camera. Even satellite navigation is standard, along with climate control, cruise control, and even hill descent control.
But most importantly, it gets one of these, a low range transfer gearbox.
Flip it from 2 high to 4 high and you'll get 4-wheel drive grip. Whack it into 4 low and you'll go places that most SUVs can only dream of. Okay, so the engine has as much mumbo as a wind-up toy, but the Jimny is so light it can scramble up almost any slope. The ladder frame chassis gives it real-world ruggedness, plus there's loads of ground clearance. Wheel articulation is surprisingly good, as are the approach, departure and ramp over angles. 5-speed manual and 4-speed automatic transmissions are available, both of which cope well with the off-road punishment. The suspension is 3-link rigid axle and is tailor-made for hardcore bush bashing.
The tiny tacker's slab-sided windows and elevated driving position allow you to see every extremity of the car, which comes in real handy when tackling tight, challenging passes.
The breadth of capability off-road is astonishing. In bigger, heavier vehicles like utes or Land Cruisers, you need to be judicious about your line. Not in this.
Just point and shoot. This is so much fun. Pulse pounding action at 5 kilometers an hour? You better believe it.
It's not surprising that Suzuki only let us drive the car off-road, because even with cruise control, that reversing camera, autonomous emergency braking is standard, it's likely to be pretty rough and agricultural around town. But really, I don't think buyers will care if there's compromises. And to be honest, I bloody love this car. It's just so engaging and has such a charming personality that it doesn't have to be all things to all people. It's a vehicle that provokes you to take control, to head off-road, to explore, and go beyond your comfort zone. It's an affordable, capable, and intrepid travel buddy that'll have you grinning long after you lock it and walk away.